while we talking about what we go talk about, we might as well
talk
get
about
that
what we gonna talk
right.
about.
Go ahead and just, you feel me, get it started, bro. Cause real talk, man, we've been having some hella conversations, man, and like I said in my last video, bro, I do that a lot. And again, man, going down this path, whether it's me, you, anybody, man, ultimately I feel like a lot of it, we do it for our people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, some people might look at it as dark and whatever, but power is power. It's all about how you use it. You already know I got big books, you know what I'm saying? Daddy Fat Stacks.
Believe it.
We talked about plenty of power. And you know what I'm saying, usually I have a little moment of peace, but it's non-stop action, instant action, man. It be like that in real life, you know. So we brought y'all in, like I said, just go ahead and push play.
Because real life be life for real.
You know what I mean? Yeah, hey, man, life keeps going.
Man, shit. Like,
we'll be, you want to go ahead and, you feel me, just as we go get this started.
2026, my guy. 2026.
To the 2026, man.
We getting it in.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man.
And that's what we're sipping on. That ain't
non-stop action.
Your normal
shit,
drink.
We keep sitting here. Me and the OG, we'll be in here. Yeah, we'll be more shots in before we even start doing this shit. But real shit, and again,
what I want to talk about is accountability.
Right.
My thing is accountability.
It be like that.
A lot of us really don't take accountability for our actions when we really sit back and look and think about things, how we affect people, the decisions we make not only affect you, but it affects other people around us. And I think a lot of times we get lost in thinking about self, because that's the main purpose is to make sure yourself is good.
Hey man, and that's huge. That's huge. If you don't mind me jumping in there real quick. Because like what you said, bro, at the end of the day, you are not on this planet. We are not on this planet by ourselves.
We're not.
There's other humans. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin was trying to tell me about some other shit, bro, but I had to kind of pause it because it was like, hey, look, man, I get it. And I know this particular person's background just as much as you know that nigga's background. But it wouldn't matter if it was anybody else. If the fact is there are people who can come to this conclusion, then I got to be able to defend myself against people who come to that conclusion. Whether it be him, the next one, or whatever else. But there's people out here like that. You know what I'm saying? So to tie it in, like I said, that's why it just hit so hard what you said, bro. Because that's why we had to just push play and start doing this, man. Because
it is what it is,
man, this
people.
is lovely conversation.
This is what we do.
Yeah, you are not on this planet by yourself,
you're
man.
Not.
Psychology
You're not. You're not.
It's over here somewhere.
You're not
out here, but we not
it makes it seem like that, and we get, and it's easy to get caught up into that. It's only me, because a lot of times, a lot of us walk around with a lot of hate and a lot of shit that we really don't want to display, because you know what type of person you are, and you don't feel like you getting that same type of love in return. So a lot of it be built up on like, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. I'm just gonna think about me, when you are not here by yourself. You can't change who you are to everybody. You just gotta change who you are to that person. When you figure out that motherfucker right there, okay, yeah, well, you beneficial, I'll keep you around or whatever. But I can't open up my whole friendship and all that and love and be me and you against the world.
Not at all.
So a lot of times you get stuck with thinking about self again. Like, self.
And you know how they say, all skin folk ain't kin folk? I think that's how it goes. But all skin folk ain't kin folk, bro. That's what came to mind as you were saying what you were saying, bro. Because, like, that's real.
You it ain't, but your heart so filled with love and want to give, and you want to be treated. So you treat people like you want to be treated, and you treat people like that, and then you figure you know what I'm saying?
That's I know exactly what you mean. Again. Daddy Fat Stacks, you know I got to pull something out, right? I got to pull something out, right? Yeah, bro, I know exactly what you mean. And we got the hardware to back it up. The Science of Love. The Science of Love. By John Baines.
There it is, people.
The Science of Love. Hey man, again, y'all know this big pimping right here, and we done talked about it several times, and then you see I got chapters and this and that. But at the end of the day, yeah, man, how you know the love, what's love to you, even back to like the astrology shit, where I be big on the astrology and whatnot, how you show love and how you intend to receive love and whatnot, that's a you thing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a you thing. You see what I mean? Even like transactional, what you expect, you know what I mean? There's a certain live and let live when it comes to love that has to like be there. But if you want to be free to be who you are, you gotta expect the next nigga to be free to be like who they are. You know what I mean? I did a long ass video about love or whatever else, but at the end of the day, and we say I'm saying love, but I ain't talking about, like I said, it could be some romantic shit, but even like the OG right here, and I didn't get a chance to introduce him. This is REDD Red, you know what I mean? OG Red, but
believe it,
yeah, you know what I mean? I love the big homie. Real shit.
I love you too, my guy.
You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different vibe, and for different reasons. And because, you know, like I said, the first 24 chapters of this book is corrupt love is this, corrupt love is that. Because a lot of people got that shit twisted in their head. So again, man, just to tie it all back in, like I said, we got the hardware to prove it, man. Hey, yo, how you see love and your ability to give it the way you can give it, how you was raised or whatever happened to you that made you who the fuck you are after all these years, you can't impress that onto the next person.
No, you can't.
You can't
and that's where we fuck up at.
That.
No,
you know
and
what
that's
I mean?
where we fuck up at.
You can't. You gotta accept that, and even with that, bro.
And that's a natural human emotion, though. That's a natural human reaction. That's a natural human everything. It's not just because it's just you. That's natural. That comes natural to everybody. Everybody, no matter what. I mean, you can be the dirtiest motherfucker on earth. If you ever look out for a motherfucker or show a motherfucker love, and you know, genuinely have concern and all of this for this person, and when it come your time, they don't show it, you feel some type of way. That's a natural human reaction. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about or nothing. But you just gotta, our problem is we don't learn how to work through it. Once we feel that emotion, we get stuck on it. Don't get stuck on it. It's natural. That's what supposed to happen. That's growth. Now those are life lessons. These are things that's gonna happen in life. It ain't gonna stop until the day you stop breathing. So get over it. Every time that happen to you, you just go, nah. That don't make that person no less than nothing. You know, you still, it's just what you...
Me and bro be having some hella conversations.
Bro, it's just what you like. I say what motherfuckers be thinking. Be like, I say it because I feel that way. And that's me, because that's me.
And look, man, like I said, I'm gonna go a little deeper. I'm gonna take the conversation a little deeper, man. Thank you for sharing all of this.
Believe it, bro.
Because look, I'm gonna take the conversation a little deeper, right? Like I said, the shadow work, bro, and calling a spade. Again, what's love is love to you. This is why they call it quote unquote like common sense. But what's love is love to you. How you see it is how you see it. What no nigga on this planet raised the way you was. Nobody had your parents, your mama. Nobody had your experience with them niggas. Or non-experience with them. If you had parents, if you didn't. You feel me? But nobody can call them shots but you. You know what I'm saying? You are the individual. That's what makes you not this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even biological twins are not twins down to every single aspect and whatever else. They still walk two different paths on this planet, bro. But yeah, man, a lot of times people be trying to integrate their shadows. Integrate their shadows. You know what I mean? Versus just like calling a spade, bro. If it ain't part of you, if it ain't that, you know what I mean? I've come to realize, like, again, man, how you see it is how you see it. You are who you are. You got to be able to call a spade. You got to be able to call a spade straight up. That's just what it is. And know when you dealing with what you dealing with. You know what I mean? Again, to live and let live, the love and let love. All right, that's how you do it, and I can't measure up to that, man. It is what it is. Again, one of the things that's really cool, like talking to the OG, we've been talking a lot about employment and shit, right?
Believe it.
And when it comes to these relationships, in my mind, it really is kind of the same shit. I talk a lot about pimping and these, you know, the pimps and the hoes and whatever else, but real shit, bro. Like when you apply to a job, you're not applying to some shit you know you ain't qualified for.
Oh.
So when it comes to these relationships and shit, it's kind of the same way. But just in general, it's not even about the, you know what, let me not go too far off the rails with it. I just want to say it's more along the lines of when you apply for a job, you applying for a job. You reaching out for a person for a type of relationship because you think you can handle it. This, that, and the third, right? So when it comes to the workforce and whatever, when you get that job, you go through training. You got 90 days of probation.
Believe
you
it.
feel me, bro? There's 90 days of probation. So why, when it comes to a relationship, it's not like that or whatever? But that certain level of training, man, you got to get to know somebody again. How you see things, how you view things, your perspective on shit. Nobody's saying it don't matter. But only dealing with the rest of the world and whatever again.
Only reason I'm gonna say it can't be like that because it goes back to what we was originally saying. Individuals, bro. Like it might be that one motherfucker that come in there and just inspire you to be everything, and it might be 1,700 walk through the door and not be shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta treat the individual as the individual.
You know what? That's dope. Let me share this, bro. I had a woman hit me with this, right? She was like, I don't understand what you need me for. And of course, initially in my head, I'm like, what you mean? But I processed shit really fast and I seen where she was coming from. But she was like, I don't understand what you need me for. I know how to cook meals. I can cook for myself. I can do my own laundry. You know what I'm saying?
So
I don't know what you need me for. And,
I think you really just answered your own question when the female say that.
To add to your point, bro. To your point, I hit her with this. What I need you for: motivation, inspiration. Niggas go out here and conquer mountains. You know what I'm saying? Have took over whole cities and this or that. You know what I mean? Like Helen of Troy or some whatever shit. Like I said, I'm an older nigga. I know a lot of older myths and stuff. But I'm just saying, man, you know, niggas that went to war to get they bitch back. Whether it was right or wrong, whether you believe what this or what it don't matter, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers is like that. So, I mean, if that's what it requires for you or whatever, but just in general.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. You know, it's got to be like that. But my bad. I didn't got to, like I said, don't let me go too far off the rails, OG.
No, we speaking on life's
don't
experiences.
Don't let me go too far off the rails, OG.
We gonna speak on like what probably 87 to 90% of motherfuckers go through.
There and everywhere, bro. Cause I mean, damn, dog. We need some more shots. But at the end of the day,
we can post some more shots.
Yes, sir. Post
some more shots.
Yeah, buddy. Like I said, man, like, share, subscribe. Don't do none of that shit. Keep running and hiding from your boy. But we here to have some conversations, man. I really enjoy this shit. And the conversation is liable to go here, there, and everywhere. You know what I mean? Another thing, like I said, we was talking about, look, okay, and I know I'm splitting off, but fuck it, because we just roll it here, right? And the spirit is flowing. And I hope y'all enjoy it as much as me and the OGs enjoy
it's Friday,
this shit.
January 2nd.
We ain't gonna talk about what time it is.
26.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, bro. Like I said, I love the fam. In 2026, this is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm right here in the Ville. Anybody else is right here in the Ville. You want to have some conversations? We got another channel coming, and we're gonna call it Invoke the Choke. You know what I mean? Another reason why you see it being the OG here. We're going to call it Invoke the Choke. We do have another.
And it's going to be exactly that. We're going to be invoking the choke.
Man, there's bottles and over here in the darkness. And we
so
done got to them. We've been getting that.
Don't give a fuck.
Hey, man, if you don't mind, let me slide this over here for a second, Brody. I got to show him. Because, you know what I mean? I told the OG, man, when he come through here, that's when I'm going to crack this shit open. But only until he come through here, man. And nobody else. And we get it in. But check out my knight in shining armor. You know what I'm talking about? My knight in shining armor. Hey, yo, this is what we sipping on.
It's bulletproof.
Scotch whiskey. Y'all know I'm a tequila guy. Damn near virtually every bottle back here is tequila. But, man, we off this shit. This bad motherfucker here. All right. Y'all ready for it? Y'all, you ready for it? Check me out, man. Watch what he do. Yams. This is where the bottle was when I bought this bad motherfucker. This is where the bottle was, man. Oh, this is where the bottle was, fam. And hey, we ain't done. Ching. He's on the books, but we ain't done. Yeah, man, that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? Niggas using one of them now, but it's got shot glasses in the shoulder pad. Bro, this shit is hard. You gonna find some of the coolest shit. We do some of the coolest shit, but yeah, man. We got another channel coming, Invoke the Choke, where we gonna do these bottles and this and that and whatnot. And you see what we do.
Invoke the Choke.
Invoke the Choke. Like I said, even down to the conversation, man. This shit is real. This shit is real. And as you see it, man, like I said, we have no rhyme or reason. We just going with it. Hold on, man. No, I wasn't done. I gotta show you this. Cause y'all know, you know me. I don't know you. You can't see. I might need to get freshened up with some shit. But you know what I'm saying. Y'all know how y'all know I got the stash. She's out here. We got the Fu Manchu cracker. Yeah. Well, one of the things that really turned me on about this, you know what I mean. I had to go and get the guy. I had to go and get my guy. Right. He's got the stash. He's in there, just like we pulled the Sun card this morning. And this nigga got the stash. I'm like, hold on, bro. But yeah, you know what I mean? The stash is legendary. You know what I mean? You got to have a legendary stash, nigga. I should be in the Old Spice commercial. But this shit is A1, man. If you got some cool shit like that, comment, man. Let me know what you got. But yeah, no, shit like this is like a necessary. We're going to put him back here on the trophy shelf. We're going to put him back here on the trophy shelf. But yeah, man. You know, you see it. We got bottles. We've been doing things. Hey, man, I got to shout out my cousin. And again, while I'm waiting on the OG, this shit right here, dog. Cuervo Devil's Reserve. Hey, man, this shit right here, dog. No joke. No joke. I was happy to finally finish that bottle and be done with it. But, move the mic and go back to getting real with it. But, yeah, man. Like I said, shit. It's finna be one hell of a year. If you ask me, it's gonna take massive effort. You know, I've done videos about this and that, and some of the old schoolers, like I said earlier today, there was a video about, you know what I mean, unaliving and this and that, but just recreating yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you really should get into. Like again, like I said, you see me with the tarot cards. You know what I mean? Just do a new shit, evolve it. You can't stop learning. To do that is like death. You know what I mean? But we keep moving and shit. We keep it grooving. Like I said, to kind of bring it back in, man. Me and the OG, we was sitting here. This was like, nah, bro, we got to do this. We're sitting back.
Yeah, down. We was just kicking it. Kicking it.
We was talking about my son,
I had
bro.
To go to the restroom. Yes.
We was talking about my son, bro.
Oh, man,
you
oldest or youngest?
And how he just got his job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, man, like it took me back
to which he should.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Now my son just turned 16. You feel me? And he just got his very first check. Yeah, we going down that road, but like I called him, like, hey, yo, man, you need to wake up, get up. You know what I mean? It's a certain type of duty. We got business to handle. We got to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Even like, you know, when I was younger, my shit was down the street around the corner, for lack of better words. So I could walk to my job or ride my bike, but it wasn't that big of a thing. But you know what I mean? You got pops dropping you off and this and that. These niggas is spoiled, boy. I tell you. It's a new day and age for these niggas. Yeah, man. You know.
They got it made.
I get it. These niggas, we shelter them from so much.
I remember having a bus card and you had to get on the bus, take my ass to work. This is because I had, after school was sports practice. Then at the sports practice, which was like 2 hours, you catch the bus to your little job. After that, you work them little 3-4 hours. You get home, it's 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Hey.
You ain't got time to do nothing but take a shower, take a bath or whatever, brush your teeth. You might get a little homework in if you ain't did it at school. I was the type that did my homework as soon as I got it. Homework, I ain't gonna do shit.
I mean, homework. Hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
I try to get on my son now, and to fast forward that too, like This nigga is 16. Here's a heavy hitter fight.
He's a big dude, though. He's a grown man.
Yeah, he's huge. Hey, bro, my son is
5'11".
If this nigga ain't touching 6 foot,
nah, he's 6 feet because I'm 6 feet.
He at least 6.
I'm 6 feet.
All right.
So I tried
to do it.
He's 6 feet.
This nigga's huge, bruh.
Yeah,
he's at least 250. Yeah, you heard me right. 250. This nigga's 250.
Cause I'm 185.
6 foot.
I'm 6 feet 185.
He's big back. You know what I mean?
6 feet 250.
I be like, bruh.
So he like,
I mean, you know,
almost twice my size.
So yeah, and I've been telling you for years, bro. You man sized. That's a big. That's a big part of it, man. You man sized.
You're a grown
you know
man.
I mean?
To them, to the outside looking in, you're a grown ass man.
Yeah, hell yeah. My bad.
To them on the outside looking in, you was a grown ass man, bro.
Yeah, he's starting to get all of that up under the air and shit. I'm like, come on, bro. Nah, well, it is what it is. Shit, it is what it is. But yeah, man, this nigga's grown. He didn't got his grown man status. So, again, it's a deep one. I keep hitting him with this. Hey, yo, we don't live that kind of life. There's a lot of TV and social media and this and whatever else, but you have to understand you don't live that kind of life. And up until now, it's like this or whatever else. But now that you know what I'm saying, again, you are now into the world of man. Like I said earlier, yo, a grown ass man means nothing to me. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm a grown ass. That don't mean shit to a mature adult. That don't mean shit. It don't. Real talk, man.
Because everybody can say that because age don't make you grown.
Look, that's what I'm saying. At 18, this nigga just turned 16, got his first job, and I'm like, hey, yo, bro, at 18, you can bring this shit over here, bro.
I don't want to.
You know? But I'm like, shit, at 18, you got to be able to hold your own. You got to be able to do you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, do you. Own your own. At 18, you should be able to take care of yourself by yourself.
You should
at
know.
18, that's the point here.
You should know the basic responsibilities of being an adult at 18. The basic responsibilities.
Nobody's taking care of you but you. That's what's supposed to happen.
And that's me
at 18. Now,
to me,
we go through life. It's like this and it's like that. Some people, they don't get that training. Some niggas do. You know what I'm saying? This is why, like, I've come to say this. Okay, that happens, but after 30, you don't get no excuses. After 30, you don't get no excuses. And after 40, I do not expect niggas to change. I'm not expecting it. You can do what you do. It may happen. I'm not doubting it. But I'm not expecting it. Because you locked. You should be locked. And after 40, it's a whole nother vibe. I literally just touched 40 last year. I'm going to end up 41 at some point this year. So, you know, then I just got my introduction to the game. I know what it's like to be over the hill, goddammit. What the fuck?
It's this thing when you.
I know what it's like to be over the hill. Is this I'm taking a shot.
Listen, you're not over the hill, bro.
This is for over the fucking hill.
If you over the hill, then I'm all the way down it. If you over the hill, then I'm all the way down it. I'm thinking I mean, just reaching the top, bro.
You know, but here's the thing, though, bro. Like I said, as a young nigga, I never really kind of got that. But I knew eventually one day would be my day. But seriously, it used to even be a thing to be over the hill. Niggas celebrated that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't feel, once you get up there, you don't feel like that. You don't feel like that.
Here, okay. Let me take it again. This is a bit of a different perspective, but I don't know if you can rock with me, like a comment on this shit. But peep game.
But you remember, I'm 15 years old.
Yeah.
I was a teenager when you was
This
born.
is what I was saying. Me and him had a conversation earlier. This is why niggas just had to push play, right? Yeah. We was talking. I'm gonna bring something back to the connecting dots. Nigga, I do this. Anyways, remember we was talking about the OG shit. You know what I mean? It was just some old whatever shit. My bad for breaking it up. But I was like, hey, bro, I want the respect and whatnot. I'm not dying shit.
No.
I done got to the point where it's damn near more grays in this bitch than there are. You feel me? I couldn't wait for it because I've always been an old spirit. And again, I'm an 80s baby.
Eyebrows and shit.
I am an 80s baby. 85. Like I said, I'll be 41 this year. So 85 straight up. You know what I'm talking about? Right in the middle of that thing. best of both worlds. But I'm an 80s baby. But again, dude, it was like, you know, I seen a lot of people actually used to celebrate being over the hill. Hold on, let me finish real quick. People used to actually celebrate being over the hill, this, that, and the third and whatnot. And all I'm really trying to get at, I'll say it real succinctly. Okay. I'll make it short and sweet. Was like, you know what? It feels so fucking good.
It does.
I'm actually embracing my grown man. Like, it's one thing to actually say that, but now I even have the characteristics and the qualities, nigga. Hold on, you see that? Adult. I'm fucking grown here, bro. I ain't gotta say it. You see all this shit? I ain't gotta say it. Symbols, living in the world, symbolic, whatever. You know what I mean? Again, over the hill. You passed that shit. All that kitty shit. All that this, that, whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Like the OG was saying, this is why I just want to throw that. Don't get me wrong. Because again, hey, that's a big part of it. Even being over the hill, you do see things. Hey, yo, hold on now. Now look, you know, I just told a nigga this the other day. We was in the store. I was buying blacks. I was like, hey man, look, I will be 25 for at least the next 5 years. I need you to understand that. For at least card me if you must. Not cool, because in my head, I'm telling you.
Not one, not two, but 5.
I'm telling you, I never left 25 years old. It never stopped.
Believe it.
You know what I mean? My 81, 84, 85, 80-something-year-old grandmother, she told me one day, bro, she had hit me with this one day right back at the spot. Of course, she's passed on now. But she had hit me with this. She was like, in her mind, she can go in the kitchen, cook this meal, do this, do that, whatever. But her body won't let her do it. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, again, connecting dots as well. I had told my son, hey, man, the same whoever the fuck you think you are inside your head and whatever the fuck you telling yourself, like I said, this nigga's 16. Whoever you are at 16, that shit ain't gonna stop. The only thing that's getting ready to happen to you from here on out, like I said, this is man training. So we mansplaining everything.
Yeah.
Fuck the dumb shit. We mansplaining everything. Yeah. Who you are, your characteristics, your qualities, your traits, the shit that you are developing right now is gonna be the same shit for the rest of your life. The only thing that's happening here is your body is gonna keep doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as, like I said, now nigga got to go morph and go through changes. Yeah, okay. You just turned 16, and when you turn 18, you still gonna be the same nigga in your head that you was.
Yeah, but when you turn 25, you're going to be a whole different dude.
Yeah. Hey, you see what I'm saying? And
then when you turn 30, 35, you're going to be a whole different dude.
Because you lived a little bit more, you've seen a whole lot more, you've been through some things and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? But you're still going to have that same mind. Like I said, it's not going to change. It's going to process shit differently, but you're still going to be you. Inside of there, whatever your body goes through, whatever your body feels when you cry, when you eat these fucking emotions, any of that shit, you get upset about this and third, but understand it's you that's got to process that shit and move forward. Shadow of love, but you know what I mean.
This shot to the new year, bro.
Shit, yeah, to the motherfucking new year, massive. I said that shit. It's gonna take a massive effort. You know, and just because I'm a deep nigga, I can't help but to do this. Hold on. This is why I need my niggas with me, bro. Hold on. You can't go. The train that's left to build the station, nigga.
Train has left the station. Shit. I
don't know what the fuck this is. Smearing off something or whatever. But to me, it's the equivalent of Boilermakers. Hey, you know, so bad. Like,
believe
the OG getting it going, bro. Getting it going, man.
Believe it.
Shit, yeah. Hey. And again, like I said, man, OZ the Wizard, bro. I'm here for it. We love these conversations. We need this shit. We're here for this shit. That's what it's about, man. Bro. Also,
this shit
again,
ain't no joke, bro.
If you don't mind,
this shit ain't no joke. You see what that is? Okay. Scotch. Hey. Whiskey. That's not.
And I'm in the Ville. This is the land of bourbon. You know what I'm saying? This bourbon that is Kentucky, bruh. And I'm usually off my tequilas and whatnot. But the OG,
I'm gonna put focus on that. With the bumpy bottle.
It came with the, you know, And did you peep that? Again, I'm esoteric ass nigga. Did you peep that shit? Look at that shit.
They ain't said. That's got the bumpy bottle. That's bumps on the bottle.
But what I'm pointing at is the Immortal Clan.
Scotch.
You know, even the name on this shit.
Whiskey.
You know, Valhalla. But the Immortal Clan. I love my family, man. And it was only fitting and only right. Again, we fresh into the year that we do this shit with fam. You know, I got several of them. One of the ones I had for a long ass time ago was this nigga right here, man. And me and my cousins, we got this shit. But the only tattoos I got, and you know, we just talking, it is what it is. But the only tattoos I got on the left side of my body, always in my family. Now I got my mama on my left leg, my pops on my right leg. So them niggas come hand in hand. But I'm just saying, I had this for the longest since we was kids, right? But to die for, not gonna lie, man, it is what it is. But to die for and family, dog, it's the family in and outside. You know what I mean? Those married in, the in-laws, this, that, and third, whatever you want to call it, man. But when you really kind of get to it, I don't want to go too far off the rails. You know, I do wild and crazy shit. I can't help it, man. I talk a whole lot of shit.
Hey,
but
man.
That's it on my last video. Yeah, like
that's what life's about.
If you comment, I'm like, "What's up, fam?" This, that, and the third. I'm gonna look at you like a cousin. I come from a big ass family. You know what I mean? I'm gonna treat you like family, or I'm gonna treat you like an enemy. And it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather treat you like family, though.
Who do that?
I'd rather treat you like family.
I mean, it's gotta be like.
I'd rather love on you.
You know. Well, I'd rather not know you at all.
I'm just saying, if you're in my circle, I'd rather love on you.
You know what I'm saying? It's lonely in the land of real niggas. But to me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. To me, it's scary as fuck. You know, I've said that shit, man. Like I said, one of my videos. Yeah, you good. One of my videos, I said, told my cousin, man. He was like, you know, people you love. I'm like, them are actually niggas, the main niggas to be afraid of, cause. Love, that's the whole thing, man. What the brain do, the heart can't do. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna go too far. Let me calm down. Yeah. Let me calm down, bro. We'll go too far off the rails. Yeah.
We just enjoying the day. It's Friday. Bring it back. It's a beautiful day. The sun's shining, and I actually think you should probably take your car and go get it washed. That's what I think.
Immortal Clan. Everybody watching the car. Hey, yeah, bro. Again,
that's what I think. That's just what I think.
It's
just been sitting there. I really think you should just take it and go get it washed. That's just my opinion.
Hey, bro.
I don't mean nothing bad, but I do mean something bad.
You can take it. Yeah, great minds think alike. That's what I'm gonna say. Great minds think alike, man. I've been there. I was already on that. Hey, that's part of the reason why we push play, brother. Because it was like, yo, man, time is money.
I'm just sitting here looking out the window and like, I mean? Damn, our car's the same color. And my shit, like, and it's been a week since I washed mine, but it still look like, bro, go wash your shit. Go wash your shit.
Look, man. Look. Okay.
You can go wash it and just park it right back there.
Look. This is what I'm talking about. See, I live in the world of man. I don't know about some of these niggas. I'm trying to tell my son about this as well. This is why I handle it here, this nigga this way. I live in the world of man, and there's certain things that we do and we have done. It's got to be, you feel me? It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. Hey, now, and again, I'm a motherfucking wizard. I be predicting the future. But hey, now, I was on it. I know my shit need to be washed, bro. The spaceship should be sitting out there blinking like blow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want you to wash too, that man. Motherfucker, bro. Ain't no way in hell. Plus, hey man, look. You
need to go wash.
Like if I don't know if you caught that or not, but I will run it back for you real quick. Me and the OG, yes, his shit. He got a spaceship. I do too. I ain't gonna get into colors because it feels like I'm dry snitching. Real shit. I ain't gonna get into colors.
Believe it.
But he got a spaceship, goddammit. And I do too. I'm not gonna lie, that like it wasn't one of the factors that, you know what I'm saying, that registered to me. But goddamn it, you know what I'm saying, yes. You know what I mean? You dig? And I got some shit in my truck. I'm crunching, nigga. So of course, there's no way this nigga pulled up crunching to this spaceship, and I ain't like, oh, hold on, man. Hey, man. You know, and that affects twing, ping. That affects the man in me when I knew that shit already. You know what I mean? Like, damn it. You know what I mean? Maybe if I had some time out or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. I've been leaving the spaceship in a secure space. So yeah, I'm just, you feel me? When I pulled up and seen that nigga today, I was like, oh no. Yeah, even from the aspect of, you know, like, again, man, we truly care. I truly care about my shit. That's kind of, you live in the world of man.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't buy cars if I didn't care about them. Shit, why would I spend my money on some shit I don't care about?
Bruh. I grew up in a different type of thing, but it was all still about the hustle, right? But my father, I used to wax and wash this nigga's Porsche, but I was the nigga that waxed that shit. You know what I mean? Again, so even like when the Karate Kid came on, nigga, I really
you'll wax it. He'll drive it and make it. He'll drive. He out there driving that motherfucker.
And it wasn't nothing new.
After you done waxed it.
Yeah. And again, and this is what the nigga told me too, bro. Now, I respected it too, because his era and whatever else,
that's
bro.
some shit I did, bro.
Pops was, I think he was 71. Oh no, 51. That's
some shit I did with myself.
Pops was 51. Yeah. Pops was 51. So he was like, you know, in his era, they really was burning crosses in this nigga yard, this, that, and whatever else.
Like, yeah.
And, you know, on some killing with success type shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't new. But in this nigga's driveway, and we was one of the only blacks in the neighborhood, but in Pops had a Porsche and a Benz. It wasn't new. Matter of fact, I remember the Porsche was an 85 and the Benz was an 87 SEL. The Benz was an 87. And the Porsche was a 944. But it was an 85 944. It was the little coupe, the little two-door, man. Like, hey, dog, there is no back seat. Even though there was some little bucket seats, there is no back seat. And Pops is 6'4", 330.
Ain't
but I remember him telling me straight up.
Him anyway.
That's why he did it. And that's what I'm saying as well, bro. To kind of loop it back in, connect another dot. To even my son, bro. The mentality, the mind frame to instill in these niggas. We talked about it a couple days ago while you doing your thing. We talked about it a couple days ago. Yeah. But my father gave me a clip out of a magazine. Well, he gave me the whole page out the magazine, and I clipped it, right? Mm-hmm. But
damn,
he gave me the magazine. I'm in the zone. It's all good, bro. We can handle that. I got the dig for that. But he gave me one of them Weeder magazines. He was into that, man. Like my pops was one of them he really did that when all that shit was cracking back in the days. He was one of them niggas. Like if he could have been at Gold's Gym, I bet this nigga would have been at Gold's Gym. But he was one of them niggas really out here pressing, putting up big weights. Point is, he gave me this shit, and it was about a freak and training like a freak and this and that and whatever else. Like, you really gotta go after it. Now, I said something about this dude named Mike Metzer. It's another guy. But if you don't know your PR, your PB, your personal best, your personal rep, or whatever it's called, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a bit inebriated. I'm in the motherfucking, well, no, Brody's here. So I'm in the 2-3. I'm in the 3-2 zone.
I'm in the zone.
I'm in the 3-2 zone because I can never forget about us. And then there's a third person here. We got a third person here.
Y'all don't see him, though.
You know what I mean?
Y'all don't see him.
Not at all.
It's all good.
Not at all. Because, again, not to go too far off the rails, but y'all know I'm a super real. I'm a wizard at all times, baby. And this is the old channel. But real shit, the shadow, that's the third person you don't see, nigga. It's my shadow and his shadow. Because not just are we having this conversation between ourselves, but we doing this with y'all. So there's shit we don't want you to know or see or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We are it is what it is. But yeah, there's always another party there. You know what I'm saying? Dare I say, like, fuck. You know, I'm a super spiritual nigga, man. But like the the body, the spirit, the something. You know what I mean? The Holy Ghost is what I'm trying to fucking get at. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck that goes. But it's the something. It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fuck.
I don't
But
know.
the spirit.
I just don't know
you
why
know
that
what
was
I mean?
so hard.
The spirit.
Okay.
Cause man, I don't do this. Hey, one.
Yeah, no, we don't. We don't talk. We don't get into religion and politics and none of that shit. Cause that ain't what we do.
Yeah, I'm
not into none of that shit.
I'm gonna slip another one in there. One of the things I love about bro is I said something to him. He reminded me of it, and it makes me stand on it. And again, it was like like I said, just honorable nigga. Hence the night. This, that, and the third, and whatever else, man. I don't like to think, and I'm a Taurus. I don't like to think I do shit for no reason, but alright, fuck all that. The point was, one of the things I said to the OG was, I want to be like you when I grow up. And I will admit, I do say that sometimes in jest, or you know what I'm saying, because I do say that for other reasons at other times. But when I say it and I mean it, you know what I'm saying?
and you can tell it.
It's like this is truly what it means, where it fits. You know what I'm saying? This is the definition of the phrase. I would love to, hey man, I want to be like you when I grow up. That's what it is. See, my father, he had told me as a man, again, he didn't really have a father like that. And I tell other cats, older than me, younger than me, I wish he was here. I called him, tried to get him here to be a part of this. But y'all gonna see Big A and T. You'll see Big N. That nigga will be through here soon. Hopefully, I'm gonna get him on here. Trust me, I'm gonna get him on here. You'll see Anthony. Yeah, but
believe it.
My point is though, you know what I mean? I have said this in so many ways, and so many, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey dog, you having a father and shit, it ain't all it's cracked up to be, so to speak. But even as a great man, as great a man as I seen my father to be, and other niggas can attest to that, we ain't gonna get into that. But as great a man as niggas thought my father was and whatever else, as his son, the nigga that was raised by him, I felt the kind of way. I don't like that phrase, and I can tell you exactly, we's not here for that. But as the son who I took them ass whoopings from this nigga, man. Mm-hmm. To be raised by him is an entirely different aspect. So I'm just saying, you know, when it comes to even having a father and whatever else, even my father, as great a man as he was, he told me what he did is what I should do. And let's look at other men, this, that, and the third, and whatever. So as I said earlier in this video, bro, I just turned 40. The OG is older than me. I'm not you. If you call it, you call it. Okay, he said it again. That's on him. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. They do the math. They do the math.
Yeah, I would leave it to the mystery, nigga. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like I said, the OG is at least 15 years older than me. You see what I'm saying? And again, niggas can attest to this in their own way, shape, form, or fashion. This is, again, the rule book of arguments. I ain't got it on me because I let the young nigga ball that. But again, man, my pops told me, you gotta figure out your own path through this thing. What kind of man you want to be.
Yeah.
You know, and if you can take some of me and incorporate that or whatever, then do that. If you see some of the shit I do as honorable, noble, respectful, manly, or whatever, then do that. That's what's up. I hope I can show you as much as I can or whatever, but I'm not perfect. Other men are better at this, that, and the third than I am. I can show you what I can, but I can only do what I can do again. It's a different vibe or whatever, but tying it all in. I'm only born with the body I can be born to. As I told you, my father was 6'4", 330. I'm here at 40, bro. The closest I've approached 200. Never. And I'm at 5'11", so as we said earlier, nigga, my son is bigger than me. This nigga is massive. Again, it's gonna take a massive effort. But that nigga is massive. I'm like, nigga, you a whole big wall walking around this motherfucker, bro.
That guy's huge.
Bro, and when he was a kid, they used to be like, yo, he's pre-diabetic. I said, he got the rest of his life to lose weight. He got the rest of his
but
life.
I don't think
it
ain't gonna be. Wait, I think a lot of that's gonna turn to muscle.
They ain't saying shit about him being pre-diabetic. This nigga's 5'11", 250. They like, nigga, is he in football? Does he do this? Does he do that? What happened to that shit though? This nigga, my whole thing was again, man. Pops is huge. Maybe it skipped a generation, but this nigga's huge. I know huge niggas. I'm raising a huge nigga. And it is what it is, but we definitely got whipped. I'm gonna whip this nigga into shape. Anywho, I'm just saying, man. Which is like I said, it ties into all of this. My bad. We don't want to go too long, anyway, man. This shit can take us into the here, there, and everywhere, man.
That's what we're here for. We're here for conversation. What y'all want to talk about, people?
Yeah, nigga, and that requires comments.
Yeah, just like us. We talk about what y'all want to talk about.
It just is what it is, man. I'm here with the OG.
We talk about everyday life, like. I'm talking about a motherfucker that's out here doing a 9 to 5, punching his job, man, going to work every day, thinking everything is gonna be that and that and that, like everything, huh?
I said I'm fucked up. I gotta put my glasses back.
Yeah. So
y'all go see a nigga do it out here.
I'm talking about every motherfucker out here. Shit. Cause I'm him. I'm him. I'm doing that. Shit. I just you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright.
I'm sorry, I had a moment.
We all have moments.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We all have moments.
Ultimately, that's what I'm trying to get at. Let me try to keep it short and sweet, right? That's what I'm getting at again, man. I'm a super OG. Boosie said at 23, you's an OG. Let me catch you around front, come around front. Yeah, nigga, I'm a super OG then. Again, that over the hill, I never imagined it. I didn't expect that shit. But it is what it is, nigga, and we here now, right? And he older than me. So again, man, that's why I say it, bro. At the end of the day, hey, and we took shots to this. I don't know if we need to take. Actually, you know what? Let me just clink this up for you. Yeah. I'm gonna clink that up with you. We clinking. 2026, nigga. We clinking.
2026.
We clinking. I'm gonna clink that one up with you. Non-stop action, right?
Believe it, my guy. But I'm talking what we ain't gonna do though. I'm talking about what I'm not gonna do. What I'm not doing. I'm more frivolous spending out here, bro. You remember the days when you used to be able to just spend money frivolously because you knew it was gonna come back in the next day or two? Like, I could go blow $300-400 real quick because I know in the next day or two I'm gonna get that right back plus something. You know what I'm saying? Like, them days is gone, bro, because everything's going up, but the rate of pay. Everything is going up, but the rate of pay. Like,
and what I said earlier about being over the hill, fam.
The cost of living, all of this shit is going up. But
nigga, this another
motherfuckers
game.
don't want to pay you no more to keep up. So it's like they forcing us into poverty. They forcing us into. We all know what they forcing us into, but I'm just saying.
Hey man, can I be real?
That's what
Can I be real?
Bro. That's what we here.
Can I be real, y'all? Check me out. This is part of what fucks me up so much about it. Let me, you know what I'm saying? This is what fucks me up so much about it, bro. Cause real talk, we wasn't forced into shit. This is what fucks me up. We wasn't forced into shit. From my perspective, and this is just a unique OZ the Wizard thing, bro. You know what I mean? Not even a Trey thing. This is a for real OZ the Wizard thing. We doing shit on my video. I gotta share this shit. This is a straight up OZ the Wizard thing, bro. We wasn't forced into shit. We wasn't forced into shit. As I said, man, this is chestnut checkers. These niggas are 50 years, been 50 years ahead of us. This is the third, man. That's the illest part about it. We accepted this shit. That's what the programming is. We was programmed into this shit. It's not forced. You have no choice. I heard a wise man once say, cash ruled everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bills, y'all. That's the shit I grew up on. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bills, y'all. The art of being versus the art of having.
This is why I say they forced it. This is the whole reason I say that.
We never had a choice. You can't really be forced.
You never had a choice. You had a choice.
You know?
There's plenty of options out there. Whether you want to take them or not, that's on you. But there's plenty of options out there to get money. We all know this. That's the unspeakable. Anyway, the reason I said it was forced because there's this so-called American dream we're supposed to live by. Right? Okay. So you follow all the channels to achieve the American dream. Then you achieved the American dream. Now you're achieving the American dream and everything's gonna and then next thing you know, economy collapse and terrorists is attacked and the stock market crash.
Oh man!
And then all of this, right? So, which is causing inflation, right?
You losing me, bro?
No, I'm not losing you. I'm talking about. I'm talking about the percenters. I ain't talking about us regular people. I'm talking about the percenters.
Keep going.
Because these are the people that they got trained and brainwashed. You think that this is the American dream.
You might not be losing somebody else. Keep going.
Okay,
you're losing me, but you keep going. You might not be losing somebody else.
They chop you into this, and then next thing you know, like, let's fast forward, look into nowadays. Now, you think about it. 20 years ago, $15, $16, $17 an hour was a lot of money. Now, a single person making $25 an hour still struggling to survive. A single person taking care of nothing but themselves right here in America is still struggling to survive. Why is that? Because inflation and all of this other shit rising, but the rate of pays of jobs and all of this that they say you gotta achieve to achieve the American dream, right? These are all the things you gotta do. You work a job, you work there, you get in 30 years, and you bust your ass, and you do this, and you go through whatever you go through at these jobs, and you get a pension and all of this. But then when you retire, you can't afford nothing. That's why I say they force you, because a lot of the people be tricked into the American dream thinking that this is where it's at, and it ain't. But this is what you got to go through if you want to live over here. This is what they say. But why? Y'all motherfuckers ain't create land. Y'all motherfuckers ain't create land. Why I got to pay for land? Y'all motherfuckers ain't create the water. Why I gotta pay for water?
So here's my thing, bro.
You ain't create air. Why I gotta pay for real. Like what the fuck?
I'll be real.
For real.
This is where I come in.
That should be crazy.
This is where I'm like, okay, bro. I don't live that kind of life. I don't live that kind of life. And there's so many people that don't. Like, at the end of the day, survival is survival.
They get tricked.
You feel me? Even as I said, back to my son and whatever else, fam, you got to do what you got to do. This nigga is 16. I'm like, yeah, nigga, this is why you think you got a choice, but you really don't. So, again, I do see, even on the hermetic, this, that, whatever, right? Everything is a double-edged sword. There's always a pendulum swinging, you feel me? So as much as I'm right, it's as much as he's right. As much as he, you know what I'm saying?
If it go that way, it's going to come back for sure.
It is what it is. Right. You know what I mean? It's rhythm, back and forth, whatever. But I'm just saying, bro, it's the law of polarity. You feel me? There's a negative and a positive. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? As much as you can argue for, that's why they say, like, good lawyer can argue for or against you. The best defenders are the best prosecutors.
Mm-hmm.
The best prosecutors are the best defenders because they know how the other niggas gonna come. Back to last, we even started off this conversation, but you gotta know how other motherfuckers move, how other people perceive things, not just how you do it, but how other niggas see shit, how other shit is going on.
Yeah, and that's what people go wrong.
So I'm saying that as well, bro. I do not disagree with the OG. I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying. You see,
it's just a different perspective.
I said back all of that. Yeah,
it's just a different perspective.
Because that's what I was saying before as well, bro. Like I said, I just touched 40. Dude's been in it and past it and been doing it. Like if I'm as much as I'm going on 50, bro going on 60. It's a whole nother vibe. That's why I'm saying as well. Like I see why. And I for some people, you know, it was celebrated and it was nigga, yeah, I see. Cause even with again the time of explaining myself and this, man, I'm past that. But even with, you know, it becomes a game of survival. One thing my father said to me was, you know, when you're young, it's all about the pay rate, this, that, and the third. But when you get older, it's about the benefits. When you're young, it's about the per hour. When you get older, it's about the benefits.
For sure. That's what it's supposed to be like.
And I never gave a fuck.
And if you're going to do it, if you're going to pimp them right.
And like this is, hey, bruh, look. Ooh. My aunt Joyce. Shout out to Aunt Joyce. I'm going to take the sip to her. Right now. But hey, yo, man, Aunt Joyce, bro. My Aunt Joyce holla, I got 2 pimps. And I was like, hold on, what you know what I mean? It kind of took me off guard again. This church lady, this, that, and the third. But she told me, you know what I mean, a couple years back, I got 2 pimps. I'm like, what? What you know about being a hoe? Because, you know what I'm saying? I be on some other shit. But, hey, bro, I'm like, yeah. Absolutely. And she didn't know I'd be on my mystical magical shit, even in the sense that I do it, but this is why I do it. I got this from my aunt. She got 2 pimps, nigga. Who?
Not one. What? But 2.
Her car and her house.
Not 1, but 2.
Nigga, she said her car and her house. She got 2 pimps. Her car and her house. For them 2 things, she'll get out there, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, nigga.
To keep that motherfucker.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? She'll dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, nigga. So it's like, you know, again, I approach the real shit. I ain't gonna bring too much of my whatever in there. But as I said, bro, that's the realest of the real. How can you... Hey, bro, for this money, to make this shit be successful, this, that, whatever else, even if it's, you know what I'm saying, you, nigga, hey, I'm willing to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, bro. You have to passion. Men move off of passion. Yes, it's a form of emotion, but it's a different word, which signifies it kind of, correlates, you know what I mean? It's a different, but passion. And I ain't trying to be no sexist, no whatever else, because even with that, you know what I mean? We in the age of Aquarius. As I said, I'm a super deep nigga. So even with that, the age of Aquarius, everybody on this planet is going through Aquarius shit. It's a masculine sign. So as you see in the females, we mostly already been here with it, but it's a rise of the masculine energy, big dick energy in the female species, and they're not used to it. Even, you know what I'm saying, I feel like a lot of women, they've come to realize, especially the way the female body has been exonified, bad bitches everywhere. Just as much as I said it's lonely in the land of real niggas, it is not in the land of beautiful women. It ain't. And Kevin Samuels, they hated this nigga for even, you know what I mean, really exposing that. But at the end of the day, yeah, he called it sexual marketplace value. At the end of the day, that's why they getting BBWs and they titties done, this, that, and whatever, nigga. You know what I mean? I don't do it of my own accord, but I watch baddies. I watch Jocelyn. I do it because my baby mama be on it. You know what I mean? And that's what I was saying too, bro. Again, like the shadow and whatever else. Hey, man, I try not to knock it. I try to see where it's coming from. I try to understand where these different aspects of me, this, that, and third, whatever. Like I said, even with love and whatnot, man. Love is not the human automatron. You see what I'm saying? Look. Corrupt love is withholding itself. Vampirism. I can't flip to the human automatron. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I said I love the OG, there's only but so many people who are even capable of that, calling a spade a spade. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's because you have your own ideas. I can incorporate it like into me. Like I guess what I'm trying to say, to put it short and sweet, is again, man, the shadow shit, the shit that's not me. like, again, if you don't mind me saying it, bro, but he had talked about earlier, experience. It's the loss of the OGs, which also connecting dots ties into what I was saying before. I'm a super OG. This nigga's an OG, and what we have to say, how we, you know what I mean? It's the loss of that. You know what I'm saying? One of my best friends is 10 years younger than me, but I remember part of the reasons why I was even cool with us developing a friendship was at the job place. Like, I got to thinking, damn, I said, at this point, I have a 21-year-old daughter, and it's like, fuck. I hate thinking when she's out there in the world, every man her age, 21, in her age range, 21 or older, younger, of course, the 16, 17, 18-year-olds, they love to fuck a 21-year-old. Her age, older, you know what I'm saying, younger and older than her, because there's 30-year-olds out here preying on my 21-year-old daughter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog. Hey, yeah, hey. I don't know. I know you feel. I feel.
I got a.
Yeah, dog. I got some
daughters.
hella jeans.
I got a 35-year-old daughter.
You know what I'm saying? So, I live in the land of beautiful people.
I got a 29-year-old daughter. And I got a 26-year-old daughter.
Kids. So, no, this ain't like I have a book, The Red Lamp of Incest. I'm not going to get into that. But, you know what I mean? It ain't that. But I have beautiful fucking daughters. I know you niggas that want to fuck my daughter. You got me fucked up. Anywho, sorry. I will allow that one. The whiskey got me there. But that's my point, though, man. I was like, damn, bruh. You know what I mean? And the OG, he got co-workers and shit that I know of. But it's like, damn, bruh, I hate to think, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm really just trying to stress how much that OG energy is, like, lost to us as a community. Listening to the prophets, the older people who have been there, done that, seen that.
Yeah, you get it. That don't mean they need it.
You know? So, all right, again, in the time.
They can get it through here.
I know we already an hour into this. I try not to.
We can get through. They can get it through here.
Yeah, but like one of the things that he has said to me was, you know what I mean, the path he's on and how he's doing it and whatever else, man. He done did 12 all together, came back doing him, and he's like, we took a shot a couple days ago to the new year. We should probably take another one. I don't mind where it takes me, but to extraordinary. Extraordinary for those who love to boost their ego. Sure. I'm with it. Yes, sir. I'm here for it. For y'all, for us, for those known and unknown. I just had to say that because this feels like number 3 could possibly be 4.
This could be 3.
Right. Well, then 3. For those known and unknown, this, that, and third. Blase, split. You know what I'm saying?
Going on that blase.
Man.
Sipping Maserati.
Right. And for the benediction. Because like I said, we'll go and get up out of here, man. I got shit to do.
Damn,
we got shit to do.
Shit.
You know what I mean? We've been cooking up a storm this whole time, and we finally got to talking shit and whatnot. The video's already an hour long. We're going to sit back, listen to this, go ahead and see what happens, man. But like I said, one of the things that got me was the OG had did 12 years. He's lived through some shit, did some shit, seen some shit. And that's what I was saying about even influencers. It's in so many ways and in so many.
Believe that.
You know what I'm saying? I've been saying I like to think this is advanced classes that we take in here. Subscribe. Like, share, subscribe to OZ the Wizard. Don't do none of that shit. Keep running and hiding. But you done listened this far. You done been an hour in. Or you skipped ahead or whatever. So, again, for real, man, you in advanced classes. You know, we ain't trying to put on for nobody. We ain't trying to, you know what I mean, get no extra. We, at the end of the day, like I said, man, the conversations that we have and the way we move, how they used to say it takes a village, we really don't have that anymore. So I said something to the OG.
But we do it.
I was thanking him for coming through here and doing this, because as I said to y'all, for me, it's just like any other like congregation, so to speak, a culture. If I could just reach one, if I get just one like, man, I'm happy for that. We did our job. If we again, superstars and all-stars, they ain't common. Ain't a whole lot of LeBrons walking through here. Ain't a whole lot of Kobe's through here. But it takes a certain level.
I get up and I go punch a clock every motherfucking day.
Oh no, that's exactly. Well, yeah, I'll let him say that. I won't speak to his experience.
I'm saying that,
but that ain't how I feel. These are superstars. You know what I mean? That's why I said, Ozzy, you got to be some type of legend. This is like I said, advanced classes. He didn't get out and start doing this, doing that, and whatnot. You know what I mean? We talking about some company shit, which we'll get into over time and whatnot. OG, the conversations went here, there, and everywhere. But again, like on some Ali shit, because we here in the Ville. I'll show you how great I am. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that too, for real, bro. But yeah, like you was just talking about before, bro. You know what I mean? Again, at some point, we gotta toot our own horn. This is the age of Aquarius, which
like
is back up to that to the age of Leo. But yeah, bro, there are younger cats, this, that, and the third.
You got to.
You know, where there's a will, there's a way.
When you look back on, like, especially...
You know, because that's what not Cat Williams, I'm sorry. But for real, that's what Kevin Samuels put on and eventually, in my mind, died for and whatnot. The extraordinary guys, bro. Like, you did what you did. This, that, and the third. You had your reasons. And now, again, man, and whatever, just like I'm saying. And I got another cousin. I can't wait till he gets over here. Maybe we can talk about it. But at some point, hey, yeah, man. You know, we go work our 9 to 5. Some motherfuckers got so much pride, this and the third, they won't bend the knee, they won't get in it, they won't whatever. But, you know, and it was about his kids. You know what I mean? Again, not to toot your own horn, but I'm going to toot it for you, bruh. You know what I mean? If I got that, I would definitely toot it for you, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, broski been through a whole lot. I'm 40 now, but when I was 25, that's what ended up having me. I sat up with a nigga Big Eric, and he, you know what I mean, talked about how he did 17. And again, a lot of times, like I said, knucklehead ass niggas, you shouldn't have to live through it. And some niggas, like you said, I got a cousin, man. Right now, he work at the mall, but I know this nigga did at least 7. And I ain't gonna get into this, that, and third, and whatever else, you know what I'm saying? But these are my younger cousins. I think about a lot of this shit, man. I had another nigga come at me. Like I said, another one of my younger cousins. That's why this shit is necessary. That's all. That's why this shit is necessary, man. For support and appreciation, you can hit my Cash App. This, that, and the third. You know what I mean? I hate to, you know what I mean? I said a lot of pride. I ain't begging no nigga for nothing, but we need to do more of this. You know what I mean? And if I don't put it out there, that you know what I mean, we do need support. Support is what keeps this ball rolling. This, that, and the third, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, I want to be able to shoot the OG some gas money to keep coming through it, so we can have these conversations. But yeah, man, you know, we in it for the 2026. We're going to keep the energy up. I keep saying, you know, it's going to take massive effort. And again, like I said, I don't want to toot the OG Swan, whatever else. But like I said, when you get older, my father told me was about, you know, the health issues, the this, that, and the third. So just the way he talked to me. And again, he said 15. I be joking, but I'm like, bro, I got 20 years till you know what I mean? And my man, because like I said, that extra 5, I'm taking the extra 5 on the clip. I would take that extra 5. I'm 25, bro. That's 25, fam. But, you know, it's just, no, real talk, man. I'm just gonna hold this shit. My fault. But real shit, though, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
I don't want to keep leaning
taking
over
the extra 5.
and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, you know,
you.
like I said, me approaching that, this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? Before I can't, while I still can. That's why I say, even approaching it over the hill, I've done a lot of stupid shit. I've done a lot of this, that, and whatever, man. The OG Big Eric from Swift, man, it was just, you know, he had hit me with at a young age. A lot of niggas like you, they get locked up, they do this, that, and the third, and then they get degrees. Now they got, you know what I'm saying, rap careers. But you get locked up and then you go through all of this shit and whatever else. Now you learn. You know what I mean? But you ain't got to do that. You should do that before. Because once you get in there, it's a whole nother this, that, and the third and whatever else, right? So I'm just saying, even back to, again, connecting the dots and tying it in to what my pops had told me. And why, like, again, you see me around OGs. I respected my father so much. You know what I'm saying? I don't have my father no more, and bro ain't that much older than a nigga and whatever, but on so many levels, like I said, I can resonate it with dude as I would a father with his son. You know what I mean? You did. Now, he said 15. There are niggas who had kids like that. You know what I mean? I may be older, but like I said, I just turned 40. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just turned 40, so it's like, yeah. I ain't too far away from a nigga. I hit my baby mom with that, bro, because it was always awkward as fuck when I got her. I'm like, these are aunties and uncles or whatever to you, but I got a sister. Like I said, I just turned 40. She's got to be like 47. So it was like, bro, I got a sister who's like 2-3 years younger than your aunties. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it like this. Your grandmama's, her grandmother was like 74. Man, nigga, my mama is 71. My mama is a couple years younger than your grandmama. So understand, I'm on a different level. Yeah, you look at these niggas like uncle, auntie, whatever else. I'm looking at this nigga like, what's up, bro? I got cousins your age. Nigga, it's not that here. It's a different vibe. You know? So again, like I said, even with that, like I said, that was just another vibe. Because me and bro, we done linked on a whole lot of levels and whatnot. But even with that, again, like I said, I got cousins this age. Some of my cousins my age in their 40s, you know what I'm saying? That guy, like one of my number one niggas, this nigga Pete. He 18 days older than me, but he's still living. The point is though, his mama is my cousin. So like when I hit 18 and I'm 21, I'm doing things with that, you know what I mean? He's like, bro, I don't want shit out the mouth, but we are loose with it. And we flowing. But I remember, you know, this nigga would be kind of salty, you know. He didn't want to drink and smoke with his mama. And I'm like, I get that. Show mama. But it's my cousin, nigga. I'm legal. So I'm ready to go get fucked up with my cousin. You sit over there. You go do what you do, nigga. My cousin is bringing me into the game, bruh. Yeah. And like I said, man, it feels good to finally be an OG, fam. Like I said, doing this at 18, I've always been with him. Like, what used to fuck me up is, nigga, when I was 18, obviously, yeah, you there, but niggas been older. So 18 was never nothing to me. Like I said, I got big sisters, and 18 was never nothing to me. 21 was him. I was grown as fuck. I was doing wild shit at 15. So 18 was never nothing to me. I was already grown as fuck in my mind. You know what I mean? Again, I couldn't wait to show my father what kind of man, or be a better nigga, or just, you know, I could not wait to get out there. I was trained well, nigga. I was ready for it. And I'm a Taurus. I'm here for the work, nigga. Run it. What the fuck can you do? Let's see how hard I am. I want to do that shit. My Aries energy, the fire behind it and whatever else. Well, let's just see. There's only one way to find out. We was watching Venom, and this nigga was like, hey, man, you know, how hard can you drive that horse or whatever without killing it? He's like, there's only one way to find out. I was like, nigga, that's the melanin in the nigga, bro. I was trying to explain to a nigga, hey, bro, I'm just saying, you like these movies. You know, I decode movies and we go places. All right. I ain't gonna lose it. I ain't gonna lose it too much. I'm gonna wait for the OZ to come back, and maybe we'll pop this here shot and be done with it. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, dude, at the end of the day, that's why I fuck with the OGs, and I was happy to get over the goddamn hill, because it was like, now, I mean, what the fuck more do I gotta prove? Are you getting rubrical arguments? You always gotta explain and talk to niggas and show niggas, and it's, oh, you got an old soul, or, you know what I mean? Some motherfuckers give you that respect or whatever else, but as long as you look like a young nigga, like we were saying earlier about my son, his kid, you know what I mean, being man size. When you man size, or if you moving like that, motherfuckers gonna treat you like that. If that's what it looks like, that's what it looks like. As I said about my cousin, and you know what I mean, talking about this other nigga, how we were kind of whatever, you know, it don't even matter. But it was like, you know, hey, if niggas see it like that, there are people out here who can see it like that. You know what I mean? So if you covering your ass, you gotta cover your ass from like all angles. One thing that you say in the job is, nigga, if you can't handle your shit, if you can't cover your ass, why would I expect you to be able to cover mine? You know what I mean? So yeah, man, to the 2026. Comment, like, share, subscribe, but don't do none of that shit. Keep running, hiding from your boy, man. I was happy to do it. I thank the OG again. This is Red, RADD, Red from the D, nigga. Hey, my people at K-State, they used to do this shit. So I don't know which side, if I got the right side, where they used to do this shit. I don't know where's the D at, but they used to do this shit or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the D is right here, wherever Detroit is. If it was on this side, it's like, oh, here's Detroit. It's the rest of fucking Michigan. It's the D.
It's about 5.5 hours.
Man, I'm wild. So yeah, nigga, it ain't too far.
You drive,
just from the D though. But you know, again, man, we OGs, we playing around and we bullshitting whatever else. But no, the conversation is going to get real. As I had mentioned about passion, I'm gonna say it one more time, bro. Over the shot, man, for the 2023. In my mind, it's gonna take massive effort, massive pimping. You gotta know you and be able to do you to the best of your ability. You know what I mean? To the best of your ability. Common sense, it ain't common. Immortal Clan. It's a Scotch / whiskey, man. You know, we drinkers over here, bro. You gonna see something different. You dig? Even with Invoke the Choke.
Believe
we
it.
here for it. But you definitely gonna see some different shit. We got all kind of bottles around this bitch. All kind of bottles. I like this because of the bowling ball. Me and my people be on the Skull and Bones, man. It's
I'm just finna hit this shit.
Pirate game.
That's all I'm about to do.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
Happy New Year, my guy.
Happy New Year, man. Ching-a-ling. Alright, fam. Anything you want to run out?
I'm good.
We out. Get at us, bruh.